Yeah, and all this extra more rubble always pisses me off. I don't know why. Always gets on my nerves.
Another Estromore. What do you want?
Um, let's start with I don't wanna be called Estramo again, ever. Pretty please.
Few Estromoran are given the freedom of our sacred city. That you ask for this person is suspicious. There are reasons we don't let you Estromoran roam our sacred city. Reasons I am coming to understand.
Does she have exactly the same voice actor as Lady Webb?
Looters have grown bolder at the sights of the builders. The people of Defiance Bay set fire to their own city. And every week, the three Tusk Stelgar bring news of more desperate settlers pushing at our borders, trying to escape their plague of Anol-Fane children. Permitting more strangers the freedom of the city is out of the question right now. Go and be thankful that Anamfath Shimak doesn't sit in the passage of the Six today. He would not be so kind as I.
Oh yeah? War. War never changes.
You'd better explain yourself. There's no way you could have known this saying. Not unless you are a Galoos on Anums, a watcher of souls.
Nope, I'm not anything you say.
Feralt's warning came before the Broken Stone War. Feralt, my ancestor on my mother's side, was Anamfath of our tribe then. When the Estromoric farmers defiled the builders' monuments, Feralt urged the other Anamfatha to patience. But louder, angrier voices prevailed. Feralt believed that the invaders could be taught to respect the builders as we do. He also believed the builders' souls had spread to all peoples, and that we should avoid needless conflict with others. More practically, he worried that a violent response would only spur further bloodshed across the generations, and you can see where we are today. While Feralt's words were shrewd, they were ignored back then. Simply remembering his warning now will not undo the wars and the changes that the years have seen. There is blood on these stones, and that is all anyone remembers now. Another Estromore came through here a few days ago and, well, letting him through was a mistake. One I am eager not to repeat. The Guided Compass tribe has a reputation for being too soft with Estromoran, one that will not be improved by my failure to stop this man who has desecrated our most sacred sites. I won't repeat a mistake in my haste to correct it. We bar Twin Elms from Estromoran to protect the ancient places that the Builders left behind. The Builders left this heritage to us to defend, but they alone had access to it. On this much, at least the 6 tribes agree. These were the words given to the keepers of the stone.
Yup.
Very well. The city is yours to explore. Tell the guard at the gate that you come to see the cornerstone with the blessing of the guided compass. If the gods have truly returned one of the builders to us, find the Delimgon of Ter Everon in Elms Reach. If the gods have sent you here with a purpose, the Delimgon will know.
Alright. Let's get this quest. So you can get tons of XP here without even fighting. I probably not remember every single bit off the top of my head, but try to get a little bit XP before I move to see whether this guy has anything we want, and yes he does, he's got plans. Let's buy all these. This was the Morning Star, which is pretty useless to me. And these are all just random weapons. Nothing special here either. Oh! I could have put this on when I fought those plant things. I totally forgot. Oh wow. Gonna keep these boots for now, keep the belt too. I don't really need all that money.
Hail, traveler.
Okay. Down here's other quests to get. As I said, I will not involve myself in any fighting, so I'm not gonna rest here. You can talk to this one guy about Raedric, but you don't really need to, it doesn't matter a lot. Okay, so there's this one other quest.
Greetings.
Do that a little later too. Or quite a bit later, I think, because as I said, Stronghold and White March comes first. Alright, let's go to the market. And check for plants on the way, of course. I also should check my recording space pretty soon. There's also a lot of merchants.
Many blessings, traveler.
Just see what these guys have. There's traps.
Hail, Estremor.
Alright, so we got this club. Superb and damage restoring. It's not bad, but just crush damage. This one has crush and pierce, but we get a better one when we kill the sky dragon. And this stuff is all not unique. Wait. This is unique. 3 resolve. And endurance regeneration. Oh, and this helmet. I'm gonna get this helmet, I think. Yes, I'm gonna get this helmet. Which means I can now wear another necklace as soon as I have one.
Estremor,
Here's some ingredients. Let's buy all those. And a camping supply, why not? We don't need it, but if I buy everything of somebody, I don't fool around. Let's talk to the kid. Let's buy this. Oh, from now on we can buy rubies here. Everything else. Let's buy these. And all the sheep stuff. Plants, very nice. And this stuff, which is for enchanting, I only buy that when I actually need it.
Builder's wisdom to you.
Alright, this guy only got guns and a mace, which is pretty shitty. What's this? Nothing good. 2 intellect, but nothing else. It's not really that good. Could use it for now. But I don't really see the point. I'm looking for different cloak anyway. For now my cloak gives me +3 perception, and the dark sea only gives +2, so yeah. Okay, these are not merchants. Go back here. Check for plants on the way. Is that a plant? No.
Welcome.
Okay, that's it. Ignore his attack. That nice item to sell once again. Not that really need any more money, but that's how it goes. And more gold. Some XP. And let's go to... Why can't I go to Elms Reach? Do I have to talk to this guy first? Oh, maybe they changed this. So now you have to go to every corner of the map. I don't think that was always like this. So I'm assuming it got changed. Might be wrong, of course. Alright.
Builder's wisdom to you.
So we can also buy plants and jewels here. Even some Vidrux brains. Oh, I'm not gonna buy all that stuff, the creature stuff. Oh, and where did I get this? Oh, I got that in that quest, I guess. Alright.
Hail, Estramor.
Okay. Go in here, I think. Yeah, I should have enough perception and resolve to do this. I'll just try it anyway. That's what saves are for. You can also fight all these guys. I did that once with my sci-fi solo, which was a lot of fun. Oh, I'm in the wrong house, am I? Okay. Oh, that was good. There was
Steady does it.
a supply there, camping supply. I don't even remember it was there. I wanted to go into another house, of course. Oh yeah, there we go. Also talk to this dude. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't even get XP for this. Talk to this, yeah. This was the fight I was talking about. I did this with my cipher, which was not that easy because I got surrounded by all these things, but on the other hand it was easy because cipher just did so much damage.
What brings you here?
Yeah, now this guy talks to me. And yeah, with a high perception, high resolve character, this is easy. You don't need any intellect, so the paladin is fine for this. Let's take that. yeah, I think the requirement is even as low as 19, so I shouldn't have any problems. Yeah, it's just 19. And yeah, if I don't have resolve 20, then perception 19 would be enough here too. And there we go, there's a level up. So yeah, this used to be the maximum level in this game. So the paladin is already pretty powerful by now. I think I will go with more survival. Yeah. Okay, is this new? Feel like I've never seen this before. Damage over time. I might actually take this if I respec. Not gonna take it now. Can't remember ever seeing this ability. For now I'll go with the Fortitude talent. So now my Fortitude actually almost matches the rest. And what did I get from this guy? The clef, that's the shield, I think. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna sell it. Alright. Let's get our next free XP. I think then we're pretty much ready to move on.
You have
Oh, shut up. I really hate Theos.
Turn around, flesh creature. Outsiders are not permitted to approach the Elms.
Do you not feel it, sister? Something familiar. An ancient soul, like the other one. Another defiler, no doubt. Let us fell him and be troubled no more. It would pay the debt of his predecessor.
So it would seem, Rhiannon. But we must not hasten to judgment. I see a different motive here. Different questions in these eyes.
What of it, young trespasser? Is it as my sister says? Or are you here to stain this place with foul deeds? There! By his own admission, Sheetha.
Really, sister? And you wonder why your leaves begin to fall out before midsummer. Clearly that man did not want to be followed. Whatever the relationship here, I suspect it is anything but cordial. The answer is yes, old one. We crossed paths with Theos not long ago, and we can tell you where he went. but I find it curious that anyone would seek him out. Suspicious, even. If we are to help you find him, we would know why.
I like him better now, Shiva.
Indeed. A kindred spirit, it seems. But that's what this is really about, isn't it? You are tied to him. I see it now. You are awakened. Your soul is awake, and something once buried deep now wells to the surface. Past overwhelms present, closes in around you. Your time has nearly reached its end. I am sorry to tell you this, but Theos cannot give you what you seek. Nor can any man. An awakening cannot be undone, any more than your past can be undone.
The soul is formless without a past to shape it. Did you truly expect to be able to wipe it away? You would rather believe in a comforting falsity than accept a hard truth. A common trait among your kind. Endearing in some ways, but it is an obstruction. A lie within a lie. It is only when you face that truth, abandon hope of salvation, and digest its uncompromising absoluteness, that a soul's true nature is laid bare. However, as much as my sister speaks truly that there is no way back from an awakening, there may yet be a way forward. Would you agree, Shiva?
I would. Were the way not so likely to end in death. The man Theos you must already know by now. You are linked by a common past. Something about it lingers within you, festering, unresolved. What it is I cannot see any more than you. And without that knowledge, your doom is certain. But were you to learn the source of this discord, perhaps it could be put to rest. Though it is equally possible it will trouble you as much now as it did then, and merely speed your condition to its end. You might wait for it to come on its own, of course, but when it comes, it will replace your sanity's last breath. Such is the nature of your condition.
Or you could learn it from someone who already knows.
It is said the gods made his memory perfect, that he may never forget his charge. If he ever knew, he still does.
Not that he would tell you, of course.
You have followed the right person for the wrong reason, it seems. We see it often beneath the elms. The soul dragging mind and body to unknown places for unfathomable reasons. You may have wandered into Theos' path many times, in many lifetimes, without an awakening to show you why.
The only thing that's certain is you did not find what you sought.
He has gone down beneath the tower to a place older than we, where the people of Engwith once walked. He makes his way to the buried city, sun and shadow.
May he stay down there and rot with the remains of his people.
He may yet. He won't be returning the way he came, that much is certain. He opened a secret path in the tower's base, and saw it destroyed behind him through some vile means.
We know of one. On the burial isle, through the court of the penitents, Braeth Yaman. A shortcut, in fact.
Don't be cruel, sister. The way my sister speaks of is not for the faint of heart. A great pit at the center of a forgotten court, where faiths were judged in place of crimes. To most, it is simply a gateway to death. With the help of the gods, it can take you where you want to go. The pit is said to have been a means of judgment by the gods. Those cast into it are meant to die. The court is old. We do not know much for certain, but it would seem only the gods themselves can grant passage. No more than a ruin now. It is older than we, a place for the trial of heretics. We were not here to witness it, but at one time there was a group that refused to acknowledge the gods. Neither the first nor the last, of course, but these were numerous and all put on trial for it. Those who did not repent were cast into the pit and imprisoned below. The fall killed them, of course. The prison was not for people, but for their souls, and their sentences were eternal. It is said that many of the condemned repented and were permitted by the gods to ascend from the pit, so long as they pledged their service to one of them. But these are old legends. Behind us is Ter Evron, said to pierce the shroud itself, and a place of communion with all gods. If ever there was a time for prayer, you have found it. Before you go, tell me this, old one. I'm curious. If you were to subdue your enemy, what would you do with him? What would give you peace? A great many questions still to be answered. All the same, think on this matter. Be assured in your course. In the end, it may mean all the difference, not just to his soul, but to yours. And be warned. Some questions have answers that can never be learned. And it is those that trouble the soul above all others. May you find an answer to yours.
Okay. It was a lot of XP again. But the next level is over 10k away. So I've got to check something. As soon as this loading screen is done, I'll go and be back. Alright, I'm back. Sadly, I haven't got a lot of recording space left, so I'm not gonna do much more than
Sure.
this. I don't always remember the names for these guys. No, not the names. I mean, what am I talking about again? I don't remember the stories or the words, the